It is yet another Saturday evening, and it is time for another
Yeah-Nah
Wepa Show.
Waited for you that time, bro.
Omega.
And I'm Dodgy in the mix. Thank you for joining us. Another exciting episode number 31.
31, ladies and gentlemen. You believe that? 31 semanas sin parar, Dios mío. 31 weeks in a row, bro.
Indeed it is, and enjoying my morning coffee. Thank you very much for getting me up so early. Oh, it is 10 a.m., not too early. But, bro, how you been, man?
Yeah, man, it's been a good week. You know, busy.
Mm-hmm.
Busy.
Yeah.
It's very busy and fun. But I will say that you know, before we get into anything, y'all better check out that movie Malignant. It's hot. I was pleasantly surprised. You know, nice little OG little story there, and I almost feel that James Wan is building an M. Night Shyamalan-ish universe there. You know what I mean? With this. And then, of course, remember I told you that I interviewed Robert Rodriguez and Patrick Osborne. So I got to see the Billie Eilish concert. Actually, it was pretty dope, man.
Yeah?
You know? Not that I'm the biggest fan, but I'll definitely say, like, you know what? I enjoyed it. Good show. You know, the direction was awesome. The animation was cool. And her performance was pretty cool, too. Found about 3 hot tracks there.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I can't say I'm the biggest fan either. I mean, I do know that one song. It's like the tune's in my head, but I have no idea about the lyrics or the name of the song.
Oh, okay. That's like an old man, Dodgy.
I know, right? It's like, oh, these old young people's music.
That song there, Dagnabbit.
Oh, there's young people's music. Oh. But yeah, man. But yeah, it's we're gonna have a really fun show today, but we do have to kick it off with some sad realization, especially on stateside. It's the 20th anniversary of the 9/11 attacks, so it's kind of sad. I mean, I remember exactly where I was 20 years ago, having worked night shift. And watching the Flintstones on Cartoon Network, and then getting that little identicator at the bottom of the screen of my TV show. If I was watching the Flintstones and I was getting like a but basically it was like an interruption. Yeah, and basically it forced me to switch channels, and I was watching Sky News and seeing what happened at the first tower, and then thought, oh, okay, it's an accident, hence the way it was portrayed. And then I went back to watching the Flintstones again, and then got another indicator to say that you know, like another tower got hit. And I went back again. Then I woke up my old man. It was about 11:30 at night. Wow, and basically, because I work night shift, I just got home, so I was like pretty tired. But you know, I watched the Flintstones to wind down, you know, to get myself prepared to sleep. But yeah, I found myself up to about 4 a.m. that morning. Like, that was pretty messed up, man. That was yeah.
It was wild times, brother. I worked on the Upper West Side. You know, I remember the day clearly. I remember it being a beautiful morning, going to work. You know, and that's when Howard Stern was still on K-Rock. So I have my headphones on while I'm working, you know, doing my job. And he says, hey, I just got word that a drunk pilot hit a plane. That's what they thought, that the dude must have been drunk. Really? Yeah. And then the second plane hit. And he goes, oh, my God, something's going on here. And then the news came in about the Pentagon. And then it was Howard Stern that carried me through. Because he's like, oh, shit, we're under attack, folks. We're under attack, yo. Something's going, you know, it's crazy. Remember the whole thing? So I remember my wife could only get through to me for some odd reason, and my mom only. She tried to call the rest of her family, couldn't get through. So my mom is hysterical because where I grew up in Brooklyn, we lived on the 4th floor, apartment building, but we have a clear view of Manhattan, and we could see the buildings beautifully. The Twin Towers from where we lived. And my mom is actually seeing it crumble from Brooklyn through the window. and she's screaming like, "What the heck is going on here?" And
Yeah.
here I am walking from the Upper West Side. Like I said, we just had a kid. I had to walk from the Upper West Side all the way to Long Island City. I had to cross the bridge walking, 59th Street Bridge, into Long Island City, and then it took us about 3 hours to get home from Queens. Staying within Queens. That's how much traffic. Nobody knew what the hell was going on. They were trying to evacuate, New York. It was really wild stuff, bro.
Yeah, and like although at that time I'd never been to America, but it's almost like there's just that feeling of, say, an old school you went to got burnt down. Like, you may have no like actual memory of loving it or whatnot, but just seeing it just go down the way it did, like that's how I felt. It was so sad.
It was crazy, but I mean, again, better the way it felt than imagine it going sideways. I've seen those movies where it falls sideways and it just crushes an entire city. That could have been a lot worse. You know what I mean? It could have really been a lot worse. So much worse. So, it's a tragedy.
And I just love this picture because the depiction of the firefighters, they were like the ultimate superheroes, man. Like, without a doubt, they were the ultimate superheroes. Like, the story, like I walked past a memorial when I was in New York. It wasn't actually a memorial. It was just a fire station, and I just saw that and was like, holy shit! Like, that's beautiful and sad at the same time,
Crazy.
Yeah, it is, and this was some of the photos that I took when I visited the memorial 4 years ago.
All right.
Yeah, this was my experience in the 9/11 memorial.
Okay. From an outside perspective, because today I see a lot of conversation, because of course today is the day, about the memorial in it of itself, saying that what it invokes is patriotism instead of thought about the incident. With you having visited, did you feel that the memorial was more about patriotism than memorialism, if you will? In your opinion?
I think it was more about memorialism.
So you caught it more as a memorial, not that they were trying to say "Gun Ho America." Because a lot of people are talking this stuff. I don't know. At times like this, people always want to bring up messes. How about respect the day and talk about that tomorrow? And I respect the people today.
That's exactly why I didn't really want to show photos of the towers or anything, because that's not what we're trying to do. Not trying to bring doom and gloom to scenario. Let's remember for what happened.
What is this supposed to be here?
Yeah, I think that's the walls of the building. Okay. That's where the building used to be. So this is about below ground. So this is because I think that it went a few stories below ground.
Yeah, several. There was a mall there and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's some of it that you see there, and it's nice. It's just I went there with a clear view, like I just wanted to pay my respect, and I'll tell you what, it was a difficult day, that's for sure. It was very, very difficult to keep the emotions at bay, because you just read the stories on the walls. It's just a bit much, man. And there are some of the old pillars that kept the building up. Yeah. And there's an old. I'm not sure what that used to be. I think that might have been an engine or something to get the air conditioning running. I'm not sure.
Right? Is that the AC or the water pump?
Could
system?
be.
Who knows?
Yeah, it could be something important.
Yeah, but the thing, right? That shit was huge. I grew up with that over there, man.
Yeah.
Oh, they even have that in there?
Yeah, indeed. That was one of the fire engines that were outside the premise before it went down. It's just like I like it for what it is, because it's not going to say, I'd rather see something like this and seeing realism than it all just be about pictures and photos. It's nice. I like it. We just walked past and paid, Yeah,
you gave your respects to the homies over there.
Exactly. And I think the fire and brigade were just like amazing.
So those are the stories here you're trying to say?
Yeah, some people put up stories, some people put up you know when you go to school, you write like was here in 2002 and blah blah blah. People were doing that. But I think these were people.
Hey, Australia, Dodgy is admitting that he, was doing bad stuff on your desk in school.
Hey, I'm sure I'm not the only one. I mean, it doesn't matter what country in the world, we all did that. Yeah, but no, this is all beautiful, man. Like, yeah. See, and there's a close up. You know, it's just nice.
Crazy.
Yeah, like it was very hard. It was one of those things. I walked out of there just kind of like probably didn't talk to, even with my ex-wife. We really didn't talk to each other probably for about half an hour after we left because it's hard. It was just hard to take in.
Really? Okay, and I lived there for so long. Lived for there several years after the fact. I never went to the memorial.
And there's like something from, and these were like holograms.
Oh,
so it goes through all the countries, and they got Australia and New Zealand right there. So yeah, and you'll see above there's I think it's in Indonesian, in Bahasa, in Indonesian language. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, so that's it.
Like, upper, please, God damn it, draining my energy.
So we've gone from like sadness, but I think the important thing here, we got to remember it's 20 years.
Oh, definitely 20.
And,
God damn, bro.
And it's actually 20 years today in the States. It was 20 years yesterday.
For you.
Yeah, for me. So yeah, so 20 years today. So I really wanted to show this, and I'm sorry it's a little bit sad to kick off the show, but now we're going to get into some energy. And Al, if you could please do the honors and play us the trailer, because this is the first time I've seen this trailer as well. I actually waited for you.
Oh, great. Me too. Great. So unmute your mic so we could hear the oohs and ahs. Right?
Exactly. So we can enjoy it.
Thomas, you seem particularly triggered right now. Can you tell me what happened?
Unmute yourself.
I've had dreams that weren't just dreams. Am I crazy?
Neo!
Use that word in here.
Or John Wick.
It's John Wick, Neo. The dog wasn't real.
Yeah. Now it's a cat.
Hi.
Have we met?
Uh-oh.
One who makes you one makes you smooth, and the one that mother gives you don't do anything at all.
Uh-oh.
Go ask Alice when she's 10 weeks
Time to fly.
If you want the truth, Neo, you're going to have to follow me.
The only thing that matters to me is still here. I know it's why you're still fighting. And why you will never give up. You don't know me. No?
No? Uh-oh.
Oh, shit. There it goes.
After all these years, to be going back to where it all started. Back to
Ooh.
the Matrix.
Ooh. On Netflix.
Okay, so I'm not 100% sure.
Why?
But I mean, I don't know. I love the first movie, but the second two were absolute shithouse.
Just follow the story. It's fun.
Yeah, I guess. Well, I mean, we shall see. We shall see. We shall see. But yeah, I remember when the first movie came out. It was actually filmed in Sydney.
In Sydney?
Yeah.
So do we have a Dodgy in the 86 in the mix cameo in the Madrid?
No, but the thing is, like, I've been past that fountain that you're going to see in this next couple of slides. So hit the next slide. So as you can see, that's the original OG trailer from 1999.
Look, that's Dodgy when he used to have the shaved head back in Oz. He let his hair grow.
Yeah, I know, and I aged backwards. And this is the fountain. This is actually in Martin Place here in Sydney. So
check that out. Nice.
In the heart of the CBD. Yeah, that's a famous scene there. Yeah, it's interesting, right? But people have actually speculated that some of these people are CGI.
But dude, look at his forehead right here, bro.
I know, right?
Man, can land a plane on that motherfucker.
Yeah, and this was the promotional comic.
Surprised
with the price of it.
Really? It's a pulled book, and it's only $12.
Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe it's not that hot. Maybe it's not that popular. But you know, with a speculator boom, guys, if you got a copy of this, hold on to it, because speculator booms is, you know, it could just be one person wanting it, and then therefore it can actually rise in price. So just hold on to it if you can.
Some gossip, absolutely.
Yeah, it will go popular.
Look at Dodgy that started getting like crapola on this.
I know. I so wanted to watch this. Okay, so this was.
You will soon, sir.
Okay, thank you so much. But yeah, you know, this was an amazing pay-per-view, probably ranked the best of the year, the highest rating non-WWE pay-per-view since 1999. So this pay-per-view was like rocking, especially with the introduction of CM Punk back into wrestling after a 7-year hiatus. But we had two special guest interruptions. If you just hit the next slide, bro, because you'll see who they are. So one is Adam Cole, who made his introduction first, and the fans were going absolutely ape shit because he came over from WWE, from NXT. Okay. He's an indie wrestler, just like the gentleman here on the left, Bryan Danielson. He was originally an OG indie wrestler as well before he went to WWE. He spent like a number of years, I think close to 10 years in the WWE as Daniel Bryan. So they reversed his real name. As Daniel Bryan, he was he was like hot property, but I think his gimmick was overtaking his quality as a wrestler, because as a wrestler, I mean, he's gangster when it comes to actually in ring. Both these guys are actually gangster when they're in ring. So this would be a really great. That was a really great way to end the show, because I was losing it. I saw the thank you AEW for actually putting some promo shorts out there so we could actually watch what happened. But no, that was pretty amazing.
AEW is kicking ass, man. Goodbye WWE soon, apparently.
Yeah,
this is going. Vince is scared, man. He's trying to sign Olympic gold medalists, trying to find the next Kurt Angle. Like, dude, too late, bro.
I know, and he's saying he's basically making up comments about, like, you know, when he lets wrestlers go due to budget cuts. Yeah, he goes, well, we're going to donate another wrestler to AEW. Like, fuck that, Vince. Like,
shit.
Seriously, AEW are actually people want to go to AEW because they want to wrestle, not because they want to be behind the microphone and talk shit, and
they don't want to do a soap opera. Yeah, a soap opera. That's it. Like, Vince took the sports entertainment thing a little bit too far.
I think so. And wrestlers are going there. Like you could tell CM Punk was like a caged tiger. He wanted to be free. He wanted to, you know, he doesn't want to lose to Triple H. He wants to lose to someone who can actually wrestle.
Oh man, and you said Triple H, you know, not to to be there. But didn't he have like heart surgery during the course of the week or something?
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, he did, and it was very successful.
Yeah, well,
I
speedy
actually
recovery, brother.
Yeah, 100%. At first glance, I saw it on Instagram, and I thought that was just like a
Vince
in
being
show
Vince.
type thing. Yeah, but it's actually reality. Thanks for bringing that up. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, I wish him all
you
the best.
mentioned him. You mentioned the man, bro. He's a legend. Like I said, I saw him once.
Yeah.
That motherfucker's like 3 times my size. Like, or not, bro.
He could
That's a
eat
scary
you,
looking dude, bro.
Oh, and please, I'm not discrediting his wrestling ability. I just think, in terms of CM Punk's level, he's like the kind of wrestler who can, he goes all out.
Yeah.
Whereas, and Triple H is more about size. I'm talking about agility and technical skills. Almost like along the lines of Bret Hart, for instance.
CM Punk is a Spider-Man of AEW now?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The Peter Parker.
Mm-hmm.
Small and agile.
Exactly. But not small when he's like amongst us humans, right?
Oh,
next month he's a freaking beast.
Bro, you know who really is the beast? Is the Bret Hart. Wide. It's like if you and me stand side by side, we're about as wide as he is.
Shit, man.
He would fuck us up, bro. I would throw you in for the since you're visiting, you get the first hit.
Well, I mean, I saw Shawn Michaels outside of Toys R Us probably 20 years ago.
Oh, wow.
And he actually looked lean, like he actually looked like just a fit human being, right? Didn't look overly massive, but when he did his biceps, I was like, holy shit.
You were holding back your wife. You're like, no, baby, I'll look like that. I promise. One day.
I wish. No, but I mean, just when he's flexing his biceps, they were like massive. Like compared, like in the ring, he's petite. Like I wouldn't say petite, but he's like lean.
I should have told him to give you some sweet chin music for free. No?
Yeah, right here, baby. If I break my jaw, I won't touch it again.
I'm
gonna save the memory. That was a good time. Other side, please.
That would be good.
All right, man. All right, so we'll move on.
Hey,
okay.
What if Dodgy got kicked in the chin? There you go. I know.
Thank you. And this episode that came out was What If Zombies?
Yeah,
and
finally.
Yeah, finally. But again, it's like too much of the MCU. Like that's the thing that kind of bugs me a bit. But I mean, I did like this episode though.
But that's the whole avenue they're going. This is MCU. This is Marvel Studios, so they're not going to go the comic book narrative. It's not Marvel Animated Studios. It's Marvel Studios. So everything's going to have to fit within the narrative of the MCU somehow. They're going to look like them, be like them, whatever, and be the what ifs of that universe. Because that's what unfortunately. The kids' first taste nowadays is through the movies.
True, true. But I mean, like I'm not saying go introduce maybe some new characters that haven't been introduced in the MCU.
Oh my God! Talking about no introductions, not to cut off the what if conversation, but did you see the photos released for the what was it, the new Warriors with Squirrel Girl and all that was going to be done?
I saw, yeah.
Man, it would have looked so cool. Yeah, the AT&T girl being all the Squirrel Girl and stuff. Yeah, man, good fit, bro. That would have been cool. Yeah, but this what if was dope. Again, I like the story, but it's still the animation. They weren't. It's still the animation still. It's too cutesy in some ways. Even the zombies were still like, okay, they're not horrifying.
Yeah, true.
But the story was horrifying. Was cool.
No, but I didn't really like the way the Hulk looked. I kind of wish the Hulk looked a bit bigger. That's the thing. Like, I think he should have looked a bit bigger. I think he was a bit too. I don't know. I didn't really get the Hulk all that much, but I did enjoy the show. Like, I did enjoy the episode. The animation. You're right. It is very hit and miss. I'm starting to like it, but I'm seeing it through your perspective as well. It's a little bit hard to get used to. Okay, so this is
still cheap, man.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Maybe the speculators have overlooked this. I'm not sure.
No, it's not an overlook. These were overly produced. A lot of copies made, and the one that everybody really wants is the first appearance, which is in the Ultimate Fantastic Four.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But this run, I had them all, man. I remember when this book almost hit 100 at one point.
Yeah, I had the T-shirt of the Marvel Zombies.
I had the sweater.
Nice.
I had the
Oh,
sweater,
really?
yeah, in New York. Nice, a zip-up sweater. People loved that sweater.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah, I had people come up to me. This was before the MCU was a thing. It was some people come up to me. Where'd you get the shirt from? What's that? And I was like, oh, this is Marvel Zombies. And they like looked at me with a straight face, like no idea what I was talking about. And this one, like,
I had all of these, man.
Arthur Sidham, like his art is phenomenal. I love his zombie work, and seeing that with Ash, his art on Ash and the Army of Darkness was amazing as well. That was a great crossover. I had to say that was fun.
Spider Wolf.
Yeah,
look at that, $3, and it's the first app, folks.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, don't sleep on it. Okay, now we're moving on.
All about Jace, huh?
Absolutely.
It's new comic book day. Yeah.
Indeed it is. So this is I Am Batman #1.
Where is it?
Does he talk like that? You think this Batman talk like that?
Maybe after 5 packets of cigarettes. Maybe I would if I smoked them all at once.
I know. What do you think of this version of the Batman coming from future state Gotham? The future DC.
Not really sure, to be honest.
And it's really Scott that's doing it. Known for movies and shit. That's writing the book, or at least that's helping the book. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that wouldn't be terrible because his science fiction concept of storytelling is amazing. Like, think of Alien, Blade Runner.
Oh, definitely.
It's fantastic. Move on to the next slide because there's a couple of variant covers.
See, I like the idea of the covered mouth, though. Looks cool.
Yeah, I think so too. Like,
I like that look.
Yeah, same. But it's a matter of what you put in its place. Yeah, that's a nice
looks
cover.
cool like this. Oh yeah, this looks cool. And you can really tell. Yeah, this ain't no Bruce Wayne here.
And that's not like a. That's just like a futuristic motorcycle. It doesn't have like any fins or anything that makes it look like a bat cycle. Yeah. I just love it. It's just plain, but it's really sexy looking.
Oh, okay. Goddamn. The book that no one could stop talking about. Jesus Christ.
This is a trade paperback.
Yeah,
so
finally, this week,
finally it's coming out. Because we were inundated with covers. 5 of the imagine you had all 25 books. Like, you'd be sitting on some real gold there.
Right now. The speculator market went nuts on this. But fans, readers just went nuts on it for the story. I mean, Forbes gets it right, as it says on the cover. Across the silence and the lambs, and all dogs go to heaven. Holy shit. Twisted. Yeah,
because we talked about this on Thundercats. Thundercats is also from the Comic Crusaders podcast network, so please check it out. Hosted by yours truly. But definitely
all about indie.
Exactly, all about indie. And the first episode was about Image Comics. And one book we really praised was Stray Dogs, and it's definitely one to check out. I read the first issue and I was like, damn, I wish I had the rest.
Did you cry?
Not cry, but I was like, damn, I'm actually getting goosebumps.
You had a lump in your throat. You don't like to see this type of violence towards animals. I know, Dodgy. You're sensitive, dude.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. Anyways, please check it out. And Jenica 2 also has come out in a trade. So this
Jenica.
The fifth title.
And this is what she's human that went to turtle it, right? That's her story?
Yeah, she was. She had a blood transfusion from Leonardo when she got injured, mortally injured by Shredder's daughter. I can't remember her name. Anyways, yeah, Jenica was an ally of like a student of Splinter.
Okay.
And that was before Splinter got killed, and she was one of his top students. You know, because
So
obviously,
wait, who killed Splinter and what restaurant served him?
Wow. Okay. Moving on.
It's New York, bro. I'm telling you, that's it can't be pork, man. It's too red. I'm telling you. And
It'd be a bit gamey. It'd probably be like a rabbit.
Oh man. Oh, Scooby.
Okay. Yeah. So Scooby Doo and Batman have teamed up. This is a trade, and this also comes with a number variant. See, I don't really know what I take of this, but I kind of picture it to be a little bit like the Blue Falcon and Robo Mutt. I think was that his name?
Oh yeah, something like that. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll have that sort of element to it. Like I actually really like that.
Yeah,
show.
but the Mutt was pretty cool. He wasn't, like Scooby. Scooby's a
coward. I know. But I know, but still,
I would get mad if that was my daughter. Where the hell are you going? You're supposed to be helping me here.
Come on,
fuck your snacks.
Sick 'em, Rex.
I mean, I'm gonna give this motherfucker your snacks if you don't go after him. What's wrong with you?
And here we go. That's another.
Oh, so he's fighting who's Sportsmaster again?
Mm-hmm.
And the Wendigo.
Yeah, true. The Wendigo or the. Oh, there's Robin in the background.
Which Robin is that? Drake or Damien?
Probably Drake. Okay, and this is
check this out.
60th. Happy 60th birthday to the first family of Marvel. And I really like this cover. Like, you've got on the right-hand side, you've got the modern version of the Fantastic Four. And then you got a couple of other iterations, like the first appearance of the Thing when he got slashed by Wolverine. That's why he's wearing that helmet. If you missed that run in the mid-90s.
Yeah, Wolverine fucked him up, bro.
Yeah, he did. And I just loved it how he slashed him and he's like, shit, Ben, I'm really sorry. Like, I didn't mean to do that. And then Ben's like, oh, yeah, then you're sorry about this. He just whacks him and he goes flying through like 5 buildings.
Bro.
Yeah,
but I really do not like that look though. The overalls and all that just didn't look right. Though.
Yeah, I think that's Marvel trying to go that image route. You know what I mean? Like they tried so hard.
They're trying to make him look. They're trying to make him look like Bad Rock, right?
Yeah, and then they made Sue Storm look really slutty as well. She had like the window and the 4 symbol, so you could see her cleavage.
Oh, the 4, huh? I wonder if she meant by that kid.
Because at that time, Reed died, so she could do whatever she wanted.
Oh yeah, but she was definitely all fishy. That's for sure. The Namor was all up in the business.
Yeah, I'm surprised Namor didn't join the Fantastic Four after that.
Oh, bro. Hey, you know what though? Namor has a compete with Mr. Fantastic, and I mean, listen, he could stretch his body. What else can he stretch? You know what I mean? For every woman, he's made to fit. Bro, that would be a horrible porno movie. Blind Adam don't get any ideas.
God, yes, please don't. I'm glad he's not watching it right now. So here we go. That's the 60th cover.
I bet you they're gonna bring this motherfucking version back.
Like with that art style, but with that art style, it actually looks pretty good.
With the art stuff, but still don't like the overall. But I bet you they'll bring him back. This is the second time we see him already.
Mm-hmm.
Medusa looks great. You see that?
Yeah, it looks amazing. Love that. Is that Mark Brooks art?
Possibly.
Yeah, it looks like Mark Brooks.
Oh, very nice. Very Archie. Very Archie cover.
Yeah, true. I just like it how it's got the first family before they actually went into space.
Yep, and then there we go. The villains in the background.
Oh yeah, that's gorgeous. Look at the Galactus in the background. Damn. That's one thing we all forget about, right? Because all these characters that you're seeing here were all introduced in Fantastic Four.
But yeah, I know. Fantastic Four, it had its good years and it had its weird years, and then the dynamic of readers changed. You really wanted to read a family of heroes book. And that's kind of what, it became about the anti-hero, it always kicking ass. And the family dynamic was lost for a while. But I'm glad that people are asking for it back. So
yeah, definitely. I love the I haven't truly had a chance to read it, but the Jack Kirby era, I'd love to have a look at that, and then also have a look at the John Byrne era, because John Byrne is probably the era that I'm more inclined to, because I liked it how they kept the foundation of the first family. They were doing their own thing, and the way that John Byrne told that story was amazing.
No, John Byrne was the man, and Harry Bauer does the video shorts, all the not motion comics but audio comics. He does it based on the Byrne run.
Ooh, okay.
So you should listen to those. I even cameoed in one of them.
Oh, nice. Who are you voicing?
No, I was just in the back. I was a background voice, like some homeless dude when a nihilist appeared. You hear me in the background. I was like, "Oh my god, I shouldn't be drinking this much."
You should have been. Oh my god, I should be smoking this much.
Oh no, it wasn't allowed. It wasn't said in the book. Although they would definitely fit me more. Like, god damn, I got to get more of this stuff. All right. This is a hot cover though. This is my OG.
This is my favorite Fantastic Four villain. Kurt, the Super Skrull.
He looks dope here though.
Yeah, he does. It is amazing, right?
Great job, artist. How fucking
I know, 100%.
Hey,
there you go. Focus on all the invisible women or girls.
Well, but it didn't give you the boob one that you wanted, bro.
No, that's the
Don't
thing.
Be mad.
Actually, I prefer it that way. But I just loved it how, she was really a background character, just like Jean Grey. In the original run, she was like the housewife, just like Jean Grey. And then suddenly they made her, as well as Jean Grey, the most powerful member of their family. Because think about the invisibility is not just about her becoming invisible. It's about her making force fields. Like, how useful is that in space?
She could choke the shit out of anybody, out. Because you might put a force field around her head and we're done. And nobody would even be the wiser because they can't see it.
Yeah, because they can't see it. Exactly. And that's the thing. Like, that's why she's the most powerful member of the Fantastic Four. Just like Jean Grey, they made her the most powerful member of the X-Men. But in the Stan Lee, Jack Kirby days, they were just really, and I guess that was the way
they treated all women like that in comics. They treated all women like that up to a certain point where, women were just that. They were the I mean, they even had Wonder Woman as a secretary of the Jazz.
Exactly.
Wonder Woman. She could put an ass whooping on that whole team, and then you got her as a secretary, son.
Crazy, right?
But again, it was at the time that men couldn't deal with it. Then I guess.
Mm-hmm. But that's why I really like seeing that. That's a nice cover.
This is nice. I like how this looks. This is really nice.
Yeah.
And I could dig the Disney style art. It's that I can't dig it as a whole animated feature because this looks like something that we'll see in the What If.
I know, right? I'd be totally down for that.
Right?
Like the Incredibles.
Right? Isn't it art-wise, it looks nicer as opposed to seeing it animated? I don't know. Is it me?
No, I agree. 100% I agree. I'd actually like it if they made like an Incredibles-inspired animated movie. That art style, I mean.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, if you looked at the Incredibles 15 or so years ago, you'd be like, man, I wish the Fantastic Four movie was like that.
Hell yeah. Again, they should have even experimented Fantastic Four that way. Why not? Even before Big Hero 6, they should have done Fantastic Four.
I know. Totally agree.
I mean, again, it's like you said, they've been disrespected over time anyway, And again, it took a while because the rights were lost to the movies, right? So Marvel couldn't even publish a Fantastic Four book for a while. It's wild. This is the first family of Marvel, and they couldn't even use them.
Yeah, that was disgusting. Actually, I had to admit.
But I'm glad to
see them back.
Yes, and I hope that the fans, appreciate them and that the new creators could, reinvigorate them.
And I just love that Ben got married to Alicia. Like, that was beautiful.
Oh,
that
bro,
was so nice.
If Ben is all rock, is that rock too?
Well,
how does Alicia handle it, bro? I mean, yeah, it's like having ribs, right? It's ribbed the whole thing. Brian Adam, do not get any ideas about what I'm saying here. Dirty boy. He listens and he starts writing notes.
I know, far out. All right, moving on.
Dodgy does not want to even touch that topic right now.
Okay, and look, I just had to do this. So here we go. That's the OG Fantastic Four #1. I just had to do this.
God damn. 120 and going up? Bro.
Crazy, right? Crazy. Absolutely
Holy
crazy.
Shit.
Yeah. And I mean, you would have seen, so if you just go back a notch, if you go back to the previous screen, see, you'll see here there is no mention of Marvel, but just below the Comic Code of Authority, there's an MC, like a little MC, to represent Marvel Comics. So this actually was the very first Marvel comic. But as you see, Marvel's not listed anywhere in there's no corner box or nothing. It's just Fantastic Four #1.
Amazing, bro. That shit is $120,000, folks. I mean, $7K on the low.
60-year-old comic too.
Yeah, look, bro, a 1.0 sold for $8,600. God damn, son.
Yeah.
A 1.0. That shit could be coverless.
I know.
And ripped up. It still got that much.
Coverless. Crazy, right?
Hey, look, folks, that's something we could afford, but even a reprint is still really.
This actually came in the toy box, in the Marvel Legends action figure.
Huh. Really?
Actually,
I find this hysterical that even those comic books that come with the toys and whatnot are worth money now.
Yeah, I know, because that's the thing. This is the only reprint that was ever done.
That looked like the original, you mean?
Yeah, because as you can see there in the bottom left-hand corner, it says not for resale. Not the bottom left. Yeah, not for resale.
I see, but I'm saying that, do you mean that this is the only one reprinted because, like the one that you pointed out, had the MC and not Marvel?
No, I think it's just that I guess maybe there was no need to reprint it. You know, Facsimile is like more of a thing now, but it wasn't before. And this was back in like 2005.
Yeah, it was for similar editions be going for bank too, man. I'm like, huh? But dude, it's not even the OG. Like, what are you doing? Yeah, the spec market gets a little bit crazy on that. I ain't paying $20.
Yeah, I think because you could almost see it as being like a second print because there really wasn't a second print.
Yeah, this looks like the Roger Corman thing from the movie. Does it?
Yeah. Well, this is actually the first appearance thing. So this is based on the artwork that Jack Kirby did in the 61. Art. Yeah.
Okay, I understand that, but have you seen the Fantastic Four by Roger Corman?
Yeah, that's terrible.
He looks like that thing. I swear.
Yeah. Yeah, he does. And I mean, yeah, I get where they were going, but you know, I guess if you look at the thing's art in the first 3 issues, it was very inconsistent. He just looked like it looked like it was made of Play-Doh.
Yeah, lumpy. Like
lumpy.
Face, right?
Yeah, and his face wasn't really consistent until they found the real foundation of how he looked.
Oh, and listen, he just turned into that, so he had to get hard.
Oh, God. I'm sure about that. All right, moving on.
This is the toy with the comic. Crazy.
Yeah.
Hey! You know what time it is, folks?
It is.
Time for
Bobo's Toy Corner.
Hey! You know what would be nice if we had the video?
That would be nice.
Yeah, let me get it real quick, folks. That's what happened here, folks. It's called technology because that's actually on my other computer. Because Bobo did something nice today. You know what he did?
What's that?
He sent me a file that was so huge that I couldn't compress it.
Didn't he do that last week as well?
Yeah, it had to stay under 200 megs for me to upload. But you know what? Who needs to upload it when I could just play it, right? So where's Bobo? Bobo, there we are. I'm just gonna go ahead and play it because Bobo's well prepared, yo. He don't play around. Send me this early.
He indeed doesn't.
There he
He
goes.
doesn't fool around.
Yeah, let me make sure. Move it over. And can I get to make it bigger? She said, right? So dirty. Beautiful. Uh-oh, he looks angry here.
He does?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, man, he looks angry, folks. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
Boom.
now, whoa, he does look angry.
Right? I hope everything's okay. Let's find out.
I kid with my expressions. Happy Saturday, gang. I'm happy to be here with you guys via weird technology type things. I got some fun toy news for you today, so I'm going to dive right into it right now.
Ooh.
We're going to take it from there. Not all toy news is good news, as I am about to showcase here. I have a bit of disappointing news, if you will.
No.
What a cool crossover idea is in Playmates with their Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and their Cobra Kai figures has turned into a messy situation.
No.
And by that, I mean the way they look. Now, compared to Playmates, they have these Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle molds. They put turtles on the map way back in the day, but I think they're really out of touch with what the collector wants because we got these 4-packs here with a whole freaking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle mess. Kicking things off first, we have Leo with Miguel Alvarez. And as you can see, the human forms leave something to be desired.
Yeah, my
then
goodness.
you have Wrath with John Kreese.
Oh, damn. What the hell?
Then you have Donatello.
Holy shit. The humans do not look
Lawrence. Good at all. And finally, you have Mikey with Mr. LaRusso.
Yeah.
It could have been really great. I mean, I appreciate the effort. This is going to be a big pass for me. But if you dig them, let me know in the comments, and I'd love to hear what you guys
think.
The
figure,
these
wacky
toys. Moving on to the big draw that seems to be in the toy market, we got Hasbro with some releases going on. First, a friend of this channel and website, Jay Hernandez, got very special reveal this week of the new Black Suit Spider-Man.
Oh!
Send him a sample. Check it out if you can under his YouTube channel.
Whoa!
Here's an
I want that.
That new Black Suit
Same.
Spider-Man, who uses, I believe, the retro carded
Look at the background was great.
Spider-Man buck, but it looks pretty cool. And moving on to a bit of NECA news, we got some looks at a new Jaws figure as part of their 8-inch retro. And that, of course, from Jaws is Hooper. Our boy Hooper.
Shit.
Nice.
Looking all young and spiffy, as you can see in the images right there in front of you. Pretty cool, not too shabby, looking very dapper and very sailor-like. Very 70s marine scientist.
He got the Canadian tuxedo, the whole denim.
It's the character. And that was not done with news this week as they shared an anniversary of It with a new Many Faces of Pennywise. I'm actually debating it has a lot of heads that I passed on originally. And it's got another Pennywise body. I mean, I don't know if I really need another Pennywise body, but it looks pretty cool. A lot of different heads, a lot of different It fun. Eat your float too. Mezco also in the news this week as they released as part of their Rumble Society. Get ready, throw down, pow pow. P-3 figure.
Yes.
It's an original design. It's their own
dope.
thing. People go crazy for these Rumble Society figures. They go,
dope.
oh my God. You probably can't see that because I got pictures of the Hawk P-40 on there, but he looks pretty cool. Not too shabby. The customizers, I'm sure, are going to destroy this guy like cool Mortal Kombat Jax figures out of it, but not too shabby. We knew it was coming. We just didn't know when, and it dropped this Wednesday. It is now sold.
Damn.
And in our final bit of news, we got some McFarlane Toys talk. Of course, we got some McFarlane Toys talk. You know, I enjoy talking about McFarlane. So let's talk about McFarlane. You like McFarlane? I like McFarlane. Everybody likes McFarlane. McFarlane doing stuff. Blah, 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 blah. Anyways, let's kick it off first with the Princess Bride.
Oh,
Princess
shit.
Bride.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Fully announced.
Yeah, Andre the Giant.
In the wave. I myself am not a big Princess Bride fan. I just never got into it. It was never my cup of tea.
Me neither.
But they overall look pretty good. The Andre the Giant head, though, is a little off. But, you know, I mean, I can't really defend it either. So it is what it is. But I'm sure customizers can fix that problem for you. It's just a strange head for that character. I get what they're going for. It just didn't really work out well, in my opinion. That's just me.
They might improve it. That might be just a prototype.
Right, let's talk DC.
What the?
I don't know why I'm really doing like that. Anyways, we've seen the Reverse Flash previous times already. It went up for pre-order along with the new 52 Superman this week. The cool thing about the Reverse Flash here is that he comes with the same energy, Speed Force effects that the regular Flash did. They're just done in red. Nice reuse there and definitely fit for this character. So I'm on board with that. But the new announcement, and we knew this was coming because we'd seen images before, but it officially went up for pre-order on Friday, I believe. I believe it was Friday or Thursday, is this White Knight 2-pack set. There's a couple of things to note here. The Asbats there have value a little bit, which I find strange because I still see him at Targets in my area. And
so get me that Asbats
a little bit.
Yeah,
but
damn.
each their own. And then we get a new White Knight. This one has two hands for that new Bat Cycle that came out. So I'm probably going to be picking this up. Plus, you know, they got rid of the cape. They gave him some swords. His arms look a little strange, but maybe that's because there's no cape there. Maybe Batman's going through a mutation. Maybe he's got some virus on him or something. I don't know. It could be the Amazo virus. It could be the Titan virus. And there's a lot of stuff that's going on here. I know that doesn't pertain to that storyline at all. I'm just being a jerk. But anyways, I'm going to pick it up. It's got that cool fiery display base. So, yeah, I mean, digging it. So that's going to do it for the news for me. My long ranted filled episode is in the books for you guys. I hope you guys continue to have a great, amazing weekend, and we will party on next time. And if you want to follow me and do all that cool stuff, I'm sure Al or Dodgy will pop up some stuff right here, right now for you guys where you can do that. Check out all the other great content from all the other creators over at comiccrusaders.com. Until I see you guys again, great googly moogly. Yeah.
Good. Googly Oh, that was so funny.
Yo, bro.
Oh, man,
that Spider-Man, though. That symbiote Spider-Man, huh? Huh? The black suit, huh? Yeah, fire.
Nice.
I want that.
That is fire.
I want
very, very much.
Bro, this guy is always gonna make me just lose money. So he wants me to do spend my money, be divorced and homeless somewhere. I'm gonna have to walk from Florida all the way to where he live at and shit, you know?
Yes, nice. Exactly. Okay, so I want to introduce you to some Australiana. So
Australiana, oh God. What? Yeah, I didn't even listen. All I saw was the image that popped up. I'm like, I'm not gonna watch this. What the hell is Dodgy gonna torture me with now?
So
I hope
just
this better be good.
Just let me say, just before we jump in, this show was made in the late 80s.
Okay.
It's a parody show, and it's very political, especially around Australian politics. So you might see some innuendos in there, and one in which is about two Australian billionaires. One is Kerry Packer, and the second one is Rupert Murdoch. Rupert Murdoch is known in the US. He was the owner of Fox.
Yeah.
I think he still is the owner of Fox. But News Corp and everything else. So he's from Australia. So there's a bit of innuendo in there. So in case you guys don't really understand from stateside, but this is actually I watched it yesterday, first time in like gazillion years. It's still very funny.
Okay.
But I really want to see your reaction now, coming from the US. I want to see your reaction to this.
Let's do it.
All right.
Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leak tall stories in every show. Look! Up in the sky! It's a bird! It's Superman! Yes, it's Superman, strange visitor from the 1950s with a show that stayed on television for nearly 40 years. Superman, who changes costume in a phone box, spends credibility with his bare hands, and who, disguised as Clark Kent, fights a never-ending battle for ratings, residuals, and the Australian dollar.
You know, Miss Lane, it really is strange how nobody knows who Superman really is.
Yes, Jimmy, you'd think after 35 years of repeats we would have worked it out by now.
Maybe Mr. Kent might know.
Your mic is off.
Where is Clark?
Oh, shit. They can't tell, right?
They still can't tell.
Got stuck.
Okay.
Newsflash! Daily Planet seized in share market grab. Multimedia megalomaniac from down under promises new smutty image. Paid free girls on every page. Terry Murdoch, evil Oz tycoon, and takeover.
This looks like a job for Superman. I'll just go get changed. I'll just go get him.
Dick.
What sort of a bloody dump is this?
Harry Murdoch! No!
Give us a look at your tits, love.
Now, an evil media magnate. Where would I find one?
Media mogul grabs Daily Planet extra.
This time I'll find him.
Extra. Superman steals newspaper off starving boy. Extra.
The starving kid knows he's Superman.
Yeah.
He said Superman steals tape from starving boy.
Superman can't wait for phone. Drops these sacks in the middle of the street. Extra. Big white saggy white fronts on Man of Steel.
Oh shit!
And he's looking for directions.
I told you jokers would get the circulation up around 300,000. People love tits, don't they, Lois? Come on, give us a perv.
Just wait till Superman gets here. He'll see through your evil scheme. With his X-ray vision, he can see through anything.
Well, if it isn't the man of corrugated iron, I was wondering when you were going to show up, Pajama Boy.
Help! Superman, he's turning the Daily Planet into a brothel and he keeps asking to see my bust.
I think Superman and I are going to get on just fine. What are you doing for lunch, Superman? Got this promotional deal I'm putting together. I don't know if you'd be interested, but...
Funny you should mention that, Mr. Murdoch.
Call me Terry, son.
More interested in us.
I think I know a way to make him interested, Jimmy.
Miss Lane, now's your chance.
Superman, do you in your X-ray vision notice anything different?
Yes, Miss Lane. You're wearing frilly French crotchless knickers, but bodies like yours every day. These days, I'm more interested in.
Oh shit,
Jimmy. You're turning into a big boy these days, Jimmy. Tell me, how'd you like to go around the world on a man's back?
What the fuck, bro? What you showed me? Yo, Spider-Man, Superman want Jimmy?
I guess.
Holy shit!
I mean, bro, it's 2021. I mean, anything can happen now.
Yo, but bro, man, talking about blowing someone's back out, bro. That's what Suits would do to Jimmy, literally. Horrible picture in the mind. I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, Lois was fresh. First, she gets mad at Murdoch talking about her tits, and then she's telling Superman, "What do you see?" Yo.
Yeah, then he's like, "Okay, we can work together now."
Oh, that's too funny, yo.
What you should say that, Mr. Murdoch. No, call me Terry.
So this is from Australia. Hey, what's up, NSC? What's poppin'?
Hey, NSC.
Here goes Dodgy. Dodgy showing us some Australian, naughty stuff.
Yeah, they do some other parodies as well. So next week I'll show you the Batman one. That's funny.
Shit. I like stuff like this. It reminds me when I was growing up, there was some Spanish shows like this. Spanish language shows. They had great comedy sketches. And I remember one specifically, though. If you remember Carlitos Way, the movie?
Yes.
Okay, you remember the fat guy Sosa?
Mm-hmm.
The fat gangster Sosa?
I think so.
Well,
it's been a long time.
That man was actually the host of a Spanish language late night TV show. And think about it on these terms. It was a Latino Benny Hill. And let me tell you, bro, when he would dress in drag, what's really funny, if my boy's listening, yep, I'm saying it again. His mom looked just like that dude when he dressed up in drag. When I saw him in drag for the first time and my boy happened to be at the crib, I said, yo, is your mom on TV, son? He got so mad. The whole shit is that everybody agreed with me. Even my mom said, oh shit, he doesn't look like her mom. His mom. Like, yo, you get validation from an adult as a kid. It's like, yo, you can't get mad.
It's like, yeah.
Can't get mad, yo. You got adults saying, like, yeah, that bitch do that motherfucking por ser, bro. I gotta find that show for you. Yeah, man. Thank you, NSC. Share, bro. We appreciate it. Appreciate the love and the support. So, Dodgy, man, this has been fun. You showed me Australia. Australiana, right? Australiana. That's how you pronounce it, bro. I can't say it like you, bro.
Yeah, Australiana. It's like Americana.
Hey, then we had the Bobo's Toy Corner. Shout out to Bobo, making me spend more money.
I know, right?
We talked
Especially
about a couple
of stuff. Oh.
Shit. It's true though. My father makes some dope shit. Although I will say, I didn't say it on the video, but the face for that flash, for that zoom kind of looked a little weird for me. I didn't like the head sculpt on that, but I did like a lot the it with the multiple heads. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, for sure. See, I'm not much of a collector in that regard. I wouldn't buy absolutely everything, but for me, the ones I'm really looking out for are the Spawn figures. The Redeemer.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I can't, right? The shit is in Florida, I guess there's a huge market for Spawns here, Dodgy.
Oh, really?
Because I can't go to a fucking Walmart or a Target and find anything. Like, the shelves are effing empty every time I go. Every time. The only thing I got to see was the He-Man figures. And then when I looked at them, no wonder they were still there. You know what I mean? They don't look good, you know, at all. I'd rather have the OGs. The OGs look way better than these so-called remakes because they're not remakes. The old school look way better than the shit that they're doing now.
Yeah, especially the He-Man in particular. Look
it's the reissue. They call it a reissue, but they changed the head sculpt. It's not the same shit, yo. It's not. It's not. They're bullshitting us. There's not no classic play on. I'd rather have the 5 points and that's it.
Yeah.
You know?
It'd be much more simpler, right?
Yep, because at least it'll fit the real retro feel of it. It's kind of that's what I kind of like when Takara re-releases Transformers, for example. They don't use the new material. They use the material they use then, you know, metal, good shit. A heavy ass toy, you know, like it should be. Like my Megatron, my Takara re-release Megatron. I mean, that shit has weight to it, just like the OG. I love it. I would never give that one up. I would never give that Megatron up.
Yeah, no, it's good times, bro. Good times.
Yes,
well,
sir.
I guess it's time to wrap up, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Please click like and subscribe to get more for Comic Crusaders. Also, check us out at comiccrusaders.shop. Please like and subscribe. Comment if you can. Any suggestions, any ideas, please shout them out. But on behalf of myself, Dodgy, as well as Almega, thank you for joining us, and I'll see you all next week.
Hasta la próxima.